Now, with going over all these signs, clearly it's a bunch of us. You know, there are people who are watching right now that I'm sure don't believe in zodiacs. Like, you know, my boyfriend is one of them. He does not believe that every Scorpio is the same. He just does not believe it. I feel like it's true because I've felt it and I've seen people act the way it says we're supposed to act based on the stars alignment and all that. So I do believe, and I believe it has to do with energy too. So, you know, I definitely believe it. Who do you think is a better match love-wise when it comes to these signs? You know, like for me, for Pisces, who do you think is the best sign for me to be with?
Okay, I got you.
Sorry, babe.
I got you. Now, honestly, back to what you were saying about what your boyfriend said, like, I don't blame him with him saying, like, every Scorpio isn't the same, because he's right. We're not the same.
Yeah.
Because when it comes to your birth chart, it all depends on your moon sign, your Venus, because that's what really describes your whole being. You know what I'm saying? But for those that don't believe in it, listen, I don't believe in religion. You know, I don't believe in labels. It all depends on how you identify yourself, okay? But with astrology, it is energy, okay? Because it's coming from planet. I mean, we are on a planet, living on a planet that's a whole alive, you know what I'm saying? And we have the sun, which gives us, like, the energy.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So in that sense, my belief is there, okay? Now, when it comes to astrology and love, all water signs on a sun level, we get it. We get each other. You get what I'm saying? Like, because we're more, like, unspoken when it comes to our emotions. Like, we could already sense it without even saying a word.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But let's say if your man, he probably has, like, a moon in, let's say if he was a double Scorpio and you got moon in Libra, that would be, like, a challenging aspect because moon in Scorpio, he wants you to nurture him in an intense way, like, always be with me, always be there. Like, I know a girl, she has moon in Scorpio, like, she's like that, like, she wants her man to constantly be there. I mean, she's a Cancer, so yeah, constantly be there, constantly be in tune with her, okay? But if he has, like, a moon in air, it's almost like you're going by your own mental way of emotionally making you feel satisfied, if that makes sense. So he might not understand that. So in that way, that's going to be conflict. Like, for example, I had an ex, he's a Cancer, love him to death. But he has Venus in Gemini. I have Venus in Scorpio, okay? The Venus is how you want to be treated, okay? He thinks treating me is like buying me shit. It's more than just that. I have Venus in Scorpio. I need to see your love is real. Don't just buy me shit just to prove it to me, okay? I need you to, like, your actions, your act of service, okay? How you are with me when I'm sad. You like, yo, babe, you okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, he was barely like that.
Yeah.
You know, people with a lot of air can be not in tune with people's emotions. Like, they go about their own day and all in their head and not even paying attention. I need me a man that's very attentive, okay? Because I have 5 planets in Scorpio. So I'm like the ultimate Scorpio, okay? Like, for real. Like, so yeah, when it comes to, like, this dating life, like,
it seems like when it comes to the love matches, it's not that simple.
It's not.
It's not just, a Pisces and a Scorpio.
No.
It's your rising, your moon, your sun, the whole thing.
Well, honestly, if you want to look at the key things, look at the moon and Venus.
The moon and Venus.
Yeah, because your moon is, like, your emotions, how you would, like, emotionally like to be nurtured, which is ruled by Cancer, and Venus, which is ruled by Libra, how would you like to be treated? You know, your acts of service, like, how are you providing? How are you, like, nurturing me? Your moon and your Venus dictates. If it's compatible, then you're good.
I feel like certain signs will work together, like, sex-wise, but not relationship-wise. Like, it could be the best sex you've ever had, but that is not supposed to be your husband, girl. Do you agree with me? Tell me no.
Listen, okay. So that is true.
Because that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, I experienced that with my Aquarius, you know?
Like, the sex was popping, but the
no, relationship is not popping. And I had 2 Aquariuses in my whole life. So, you know, with both, you know, I definitely, you know, sex-wise, we were very compatible. But for relationship, I don't think an Aquarius is for me.
You know what? Honestly, like when it comes to, if you want to see if someone's sexually compatible to you, look at their Mars, okay? Because Mars is ruled by Aries and Scorpio, which is the action planet, right?
You guys better be taking notes right now.
Yeah, honey.
So for sex, you have to look at Mars. For love, you got to look at Venus.
And your moon.
And your moon,
yeah.
Okay? Take notes.
All right. So yeah, like for example, I have Mars in Sagittarius. I love men with Mars in Aries or Mars in Gemini because men that got Mars in Gemini, they're very multitasking, okay?
So you know they're doing it all.
They do it like something at the same time. Like, okay. It's entertaining. Like, yeah, I have Mars in Sag, so my sex life has to be like on fire, okay? Because Sag is a fire energy. People that got Mars in Cancer, they'd rather to be touched because they're like senses, right?
Do you feel like my signs are like a sexual?
I mean, it depends what your Mars is in. Did you see what your Mars is in? You don't know? Well, yeah, it all depends, girl. It all depends. Like, let's say if you have Mars in air, you're probably the type where you like to you get turned on by sexual conversations, like sapiosexual, right? Like intelligence, stuff like that. Or the aesthetic, okay? Because Mars and air, they like the visual because they're mental, right? So if you got like some sexy lingerie, sexy lipstick, your hair, the way you playing with your hair, like that's Mars and air. They love that.
Yeah.
Now with Mars and fire, just touch them anywhere. They'll get turned on, okay? Because fire, when you touch fire, you automatically get hot, right? So with people with Mars and fire, it's almost as if like they give off that like ready right away energy, okay? Now, when it comes to like Mars and Earth, they're the types where they like to dominate you in the bedroom. Like they'll tie you up. Like if you got Mars and Capricorn, they're the types where they like to tie you up, do that BDSM. Okay, they're very they're rough. Mars and Earth. Okay, that's how you can. Now, if you want to see if you're compatible, you gotta check your Mars. Okay, like I know for instance, I had a sex with a guy. He had Mars in Cancer. I liked it because I'm a Scorpio, but my Sag was like, you're not doing enough for me. Because I need like a lot more, okay? That's like Sag. They want it all, like the expansiveness and fantasy. Because Sag is like the fire energy of Pisces, okay? So they're more so like, man, I want it popping in the bedroom, okay? Like candles, aesthetics, the music. Like Mars and fire want to show, okay? Like if you think of Beyonce, she has Mars in Leo. You see how she performs, she puts on a show. Yeah. I can tell that's how she is in the bedroom.
So you think she puts on a show?
She puts on a show, yeah, because she got Mars and fire. Like, they want to be the star in the bedroom. That's how they are, you know?
Now, what about for business, right? Because, you know, yes, we're talking about love and sex.
Yeah.
But what about, like, friends and business partners? I'm sure there's certain signs that work better with each other as well.
Absolutely. Like, for example, honestly, this is where I'm going to talk about houses, okay? For those that don't know, when it comes to your rising sign, it has houses. So there's like 12 houses. Every house represents a sign like Aries, but it all depends what kind of sign it's in. So if you want to look at a business aspect, you want to look at your 10th house, friendships, and networking, 11th house. For example, I have Cancer in the 10th house. So I'm more like connecting on a nurturing sense, like people get me, like how I want things done. I don't want to be uncomfortable, okay? Or I like to do my business in the home, all right? And the fact that I have, Leo in the 11th house, my friends gotta be popping, okay? Yeah, like Leo, if you think of Leo, they want all like you gotta be high status, type notch. The fact that I have this in the 11th house, like my friends gotta be up there, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how I feel like I can resonate and like dig their vibes. So that's how you can see like what kind of friends you might resonate with and what kind of business that resonates more with you. Okay, you have to look at your 10th house and your 11th house, all right? Okay. Now, your Saturn too plays a key role, okay? Because like I have Saturn in Aquarius, so I'm very like cyber when it comes to like my business oriented thing. Like I like to do like internet business, like entrepreneurship or like networking, but it'd be like weird networkings, like different cultures or whatnot. So yeah, it all depends. Like your Saturn, your 10th house and your 11th house. Okay. That's how you can dictate.
All right. Yeah. Now what about, I've heard like there's certain days that are better to go on dates, you know, for certain zodiac signs, or you know, certain days to get haircuts, or certain numbers that are good for you based on your sign.
Oh wow, really?
Have you ever heard of like what day is best to go on a date based off of your sign?
No, I never heard that, but what I do know is that it depends. Okay, let's say like right now the moon is in Pisces, right? But you, like, for instance, like you might feel like a little emotional or very like just in your inner state more, okay? This might be a time where you want to stay home, okay? No, for real, because if the moon is in your sign, you
want to stay home? You don't want to be outside?
Yeah, because everything might be triggering you, or like
something bad's gonna happen?
I don't want to say something bad, but it's like, just know, take heed.
Nah, look, I went outside. Yeah. Look, I'm a Pisces. I went outside recently and I got sick.
Yeah, girl,
so you see, I should have just stayed home.
Yeah, too much. Yeah, but like that's what I believe more in. Like, let's say for me, like if the moon is in Gemini, like I'm gonna like, which is on my south node. I know it's gonna be a sucky day. I know it's gonna be a sucky day because it's on my south node, which is the sign I'm not supposed to be in. So if I'm doing Gemini shit, I'm gonna wreck my shit.
Doing Gemini shit?
No, for real. Like, because I have that in the south node, meaning I can't be like the Gemini. I have to be like the Sag. So I already know if the moon's in Gemini, I'm like, all right, fuck it, cancel the plans. I can't do shit today because I already know things are not gonna go my way. All right? Where it's like I have to compromise so much so just because, like, I'm gonna be hit with challenges, okay? Like, I remember when the moon was in Gemini, I wanted to order some sushi. I know it's like so, like... So, like, whatever. I wanted to order some sushi. It took them, like, 4 fucking hours just to get to me. I had to be on the phone. They bring the wrong order, and I had to redo it again.
And it was
like,
only because the moon was in Gemini.
Which is on my south node. So, yeah, if your moon's on your south node, don't... Be careful, all right? Or else you're going to be doing a lot of shit, all right? Now, another thing, too, let's say there's, like, a full moon going on or a new moon. These energies are very amplified. So that's a time where you kind of want to rearrange your dates, okay? Like, or else shit might not go as planned, okay? So, again, that's another thing to, like, be careful for. Or, like, let's say Venus went retrograde, which is another thing. Don't get a haircut or else they're going to fuck your hair up, okay? Or, again, it all depends on the aspects of the planets, which I'm trying to say. It's not really about the days. I don't know where you heard that from. But yeah, no. Not about the days.
It's about the star alignment, right?
The star transit.
The star alignment and the moon alignment.
Exactly, the astral transit, yeah.
You know, maybe I just wasn't saying it right, girl.
It's okay.
I'm not the astrologer here.